Hello everyone, my name is Candy and this is my Module 2 discussion board entry. In my future classroom, I plan to grade or give feedback on everything, all assignments, all work, just to keep track of where my students are. I think the more information I have, the more I can document their progress. At the beginning of the year, I would like to share with the students and introduce them to a grading scale and a grading rubric, just what's expected of them throughout the year, and what the weight of each assignment has as a percentage to their final grade, just so they kind of have something to reference back to, just as well as each individual assignment. I would like for them to give them a rubric before each assignment and let them know what's expected of them so that they can best complete each task. As far as keeping the students informed, and ways to let them help them monitor their progress, I hope to have, or I plan to have, student portfolios for each student in my class, starting from the beginning of the year. I would like to start each portfolio out with goals for the students, standard goals for standardized testing and state testing, and what's expected of them by the end of the school year. But I would also like to use these portfolios as ways to add personal goals that are more unique to each student, and areas that they may show weakness, as I get to know them throughout the year. Smaller goals to help them reach the bigger goals. These portfolios are also where I plan to keep everything that I plan on grading. This is where we can keep all of their work throughout the year and show the progress that they've made or that they may not have made, so that they can see what they need to work on. These portfolios will be easily accessible to the students as well as myself. They can go to them to self-assess themselves to see what they need to work on. If they're curious about their grades, they can go there to look and see what their grade is or where they stand at that point in the class. They'll also be accessible for me to pull out and to use to conference with the students about their grades. So not only that they can see, but so that I can also share with them where I feel that they need to work, or where maybe they've successfully done so great and I can praise them for their work. I think this is just a great way for us to get together and stay connected with their grades and their progress for the year. As far as effort and knowledge, the weight of the two in grading, knowledge obviously outweighs the effort, but I do believe that effort should be considered in grading, maybe a 10 or 15% participation grade for their final grade, just because I think that is a great motivator to get the student to consider trying and participating even when they feel that they may not be successful in said task. The saying an A for effort, I believe in. The trying shouldn't be overlooked. There's some things that students may not be able to successfully complete or pass at the beginning or at the end, but the fact that they make the effort and that they try, I think, should be rewarded through a grade. As far as behavior, good or bad, affecting grades, I think that in time, behavior will affect the student's grade just on its own. If a student is misbehaving or disruptive or not paying attention during class and lessons, then it will obviously show in their grade when they are tested or they do homework on those topics and they are not aware of the information. It will affect their grade in that way. I don't believe in grading students for their behavior. I don't think a teacher should say you misbehaved, you are going to get a bad grade because of it. I think that feedback should be given for behavior, so that students can work on that, as well as feedback for good behavior. If a student is good. I believe that they should be praised for it, but not through grading. I think maybe through like a reward system or such. It's the same with bad behavior, some type of consequences, not including grading. For my choice question, I would like to reference Taylor Molly's Miracle Workers video. I like the video. I think he's funny and witty. I think he shined a great light on teachers with just enough sarcasm. Silly things like waiting on sleep outside in the hallway after grading papers or whatnot. But his reference to the student needing the pen before she had realized she needed it, and then while she was continuous to ask for one and he had already given it to her, him saying that teachers know, have the ability to know what students need before they're aware that they need it. I really like that. I think that was great. I think that, as me wanting to be a teacher in my future, it kind of ignited that flame a little bit when he said that, like, yes, that's why I want to do what I want to do. I would like to be that person for students in my future. So overall, I really liked that video. But this was fun, and I look forward to watching everyone else's videos, and good luck to everyone this semester.